Hello everybody, welcome again to Pharmacode Plus HTML tutorials. So today we'll be talking about links and lists. So our lesson objective is to understand HTML links and lists and use links and lists correctly. I'll also be creating links in HTML. So by a little recap from what we learned the last time. From the last class, we learned that HTML headings are defined with the H1 to H6 tag. We also learned about HTML paragraphs being defined with the P tag. And we also learned that text formatting tags are used to style and emphasize text while improving meaning and clarity. So let's go. So HTML links, they are defined with the A tag, as you can see here. An example code is the A tag with this attribute href. If you don't know what attributes are, you can refer to the first video. I'll be dropping the link in the comment section, in the description. So this href means that our link will take us to this website. So for this lesson, we are using this pharmacodeplus.com as the example of the website. So this is a link. When we go back to the practice section, we'll see this in real detail. So the link's destination is specified in the href attribute. So just a brief recap, attributes are used to provide additional information about HTML elements. So moving over to HTML lists. The list allows web developers to group a set of related items. So if we are talking about grouping things in lists, we have two types of lists in HTML. We have the unordered lists and then the ordered lists. We use ordered lists if you want something to go in a particular frequency. Like for example, you wanted something to go in the frequency of numbering them. But if there's no sequence, there's no order, you can use your unordered list. So let's explain what ordered lists are and how you can create one in HTML. So an ordered list starts with the UL tag, U standing for unordered and L standing for lists. So each list item starts with the L1 tag, LI tag rather. The list items will be marked with bullets, that's small black circle by default, or B. When we go back to the practice section, we'll play around this. Moving over to the ordered list, an ordered list starts with the OL. Remember, the unordered starts with UL. Ordered list starts with OL tag, and each item will start with L1. So these list items will be marked with numbers by default. So this is an example, but when we go back to the practice area, we'll practice this and see how it will be displayed on the website. So the order list type, your order list can either be as numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, or it could be as alphabets in uppercase, or it could be as alphabets in lowercase, or it could be as Roman numbers in uppercase or Roman numbers in lowercase. We'll practice this even as we move on. So there's also something called the description list in HTML. So it supports description. That's a description list is a list of terms with a description of each term. So the DL tag defines the description list, while the DT tag defines the term, and the DD tag describes each term. So don't worry, let it not bother you. When we go over to the practice area, we'll see how this works on the browser. So this is an example of the code. So we'll be going over to practice. So let's go back to practicing now while we play around our links and our list.
Okay, I've already saved my document as list.html. So let's begin coding now. Remember our shortcut shift 1. Okay, so I have my doc type. So I'm going to be changing the title to links and lists because this is what we'll be working on. Always remember to save by pressing Ctrl S or Command S depending on the system you're using. So always remember to go live so that whatever we are doing here will be on the live server. Okay, so my live server is up and running. Okay, so let's since we're working on list and link, so the first we are going to be using some headings from the first video we did. So the first heading will be using our H1, and I'll be naming this as practical on links and lists. Okay, so the next is going to be my H2. I want this H2 to be on just links. Let's practice on links first before we go over to the lists. So our linking, we'll use our A tag and then the H reference. So the title of my H reference will be going to HTTPS. This is just this website is not live, but I'm just using it as an example. www.pharmacodeplus.com. I'll close it and I'll put some text inside. So let's just say click on this and I will save it. So let's see how this looks like on the browser so you can follow along. Okay, as you can see, the practical on links and list is showing, then our H3 is showing as link, and by default this is showing as click on this. You can see that the color is blue and is underlined. You can change this, but it will be when we go further in our studies, but just showing. If I click on this link or this to take us directly to that website that I added in the href. So let's continue. Okay, so let's go back to the listing now. So the next section, let me just put some spaces. So this is H2. Let me name it list. So I'm going to, let's start with the unordered lists. Let's begin with unordered lists. So I will just name this as I'll just put a paragraph and name it as unordered list. Unordered list about African countries. So another list is used when something doesn't have a sequence, there's no order. So I just want to list few African countries. So I'll go on to use my UL tag, UL meaning unordered. So I'll put a space and then I'll have to put the list inside my UL tag. So the first item on my list will be, let's use Ghana, and then another country I want to list will be, of course, my country, Nigeria. Then let's say South Africa. There should be South Africans in the house. And let's also use Rwanda. I'm just getting to love Rwanda lately. Don't know why. I will just save this and let's see how to look like on our live server. Okay, so let's see another list. We have Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, Rwanda. See, there's no order. There's just a bulletin. So let's go over to ordered lists and play around it also. Okay, so let's play over on ordered list now. So I will start with OL, starting from on ordered list, and I want this to be okay. Before that, let me just put a little paragraph. So I will okay, this should just be list of my favorite fruits. So this is going to be in sequence because I want it to be in sequence. And so the first I'm going to be using, the first on my list will be my favorite fruit. The first of it is mango. If mango is your favorite fruit, he's first on the list, you can just comment on this comment section. Then list, the next on my list, this is my personal list, you can do whatever you want with yours. Will be carrots. Is carrot a fruit or a vegetable? That's by the way. And then the next one is the next one will be on let me see, banana. Okay, I'll be saving this now. Let's see what it looks like on the live server. Okay, so we have it here: mango, carrot, banana. So it's by default it's in sequence of 1, 2, 3. But I'm going to show you 2 other ways, more ways to also arrange the sequence. I'll just do 2 for practice, but you can do more than that in your practice time. So let's go over to. Let me do more. Okay, I will just copy this, Ctrl+C, and paste it twice because I just want to show you another thing. So in this first one, I'll put the time as A, and this other one I'll put the time. You can see my VS Code is already bringing the other type. So this with use uppercase. Let's use lowercase Roman number, and I'll save it. I'll go over to the live session to see how that comes out. Okay, as you can see, we now have it as in the sequence of uppercase letters, also in the sequence of lowercase Roman numbers. So you can play around it. We also have the lowercase letters, we also have the uppercase Roman numbers. So this is just a little thing on links and lists, so you can play around whatever you want to play around with. Just coding is more about practicing. So I also love to see what you've done. You can drop yours in the comment section. If there is any place where you also need assistance, I will also be here to guide you through. So this is it on our tutorials today on links and lists. Until we see again in our next tutorial.